Alright guys, starting off the first Camp NaNoWriMo vlog in the same place as I ended my March vlog. It's that kind of day. But, even though I woke up late, my workout took me longer than I thought it would. I had to wait to get a shower because everybody else wanted to shower before me, so it's all sweaty and gross and sitting in my bedroom because there was nowhere else for me to be. Aside from all that, I woke up. I put on a real bra, I put makeup on, I've already done my workout, I've already showered, like, it's gonna be a good day. I'm determined to make it a good day. I have not set an official NaNoWriMo goal for this month. I'm thinking somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 words. It might just be like get to 1,000 and then if I get to 1,000, try to get to 1,500. Sort of deal, or land somewhere in between them, but I'm not setting a strict goal for myself within this next week. So for you guys, the next two Camp NaNoWriMo vlogs, I am going to be trying to finish editing the first 15 chapters of this novel. It's the same novel, because I wanted to finish them in March, and if you watched my March vlog, you know that March did not go great. But we're moving on because it's April now. So right now I am sitting in my mom's room on the floor because it's the only room that doesn't have people in it, and I'm going to go watch Outlander with my mom. We are watching the 3rd season. We're rewatching it so we can watch the 4th and the 5th season together. But I'm gonna go watch that with my mom, and while I do that, I'm going to edit a few chapters because I have trouble writing while I'm watching a show, but I can edit while I'm watching a show. So hopefully I can get at least 2 chapters edited. That would be chapters 9 and 10. Now that I'm saying that, I don't really know how long they are, so I don't really know how long they're going to take me to edit, but that is the goal. I have already done the homework that I have for today this morning, but I still have to work on my thesis. And I'm pretty behind on that. So we're gonna try to do that later today too. And also maybe read and journal and take a walk and write. Yep, we'll see how much we can fit into today. So I'm gonna go edit. Hey guys, so I'm on my couch. I worked for about 2 hours on and off because I was watching a TV show. Please ignore the yard sounds outside. I'm not exactly sure what they're coming from, considering our grass is dead and it's COVID-19. But apparently there are yard guys here. I did edit 2 chapters and I only added 264 words to the manuscript, which I'm happy with because I didn't want to continue adding words as often as I was. The 2 chapters were kind of short, or well, one was kind of short, one was an average length chapter for me, but there were a lot of nitty-gritty things I had to move around and a lot of sentences that just didn't sound quite right. But I'm happy with the edits so far, which is great. I do want to try to do at least 1, if not 2 more chapters today, editing, and then continue writing. Hi, Posy. Hi. I just wanted you to see her because she is so cute. Yeah, that's where I'm at. But I'm debating going for a walk right now because it's really beautiful outside. And who knows when the next time we're gonna have a beautiful day is, because New England weather changes hourly. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna go take a walk and then I'll be back. I also forgot that Little Fires Everywhere is out on Wednesdays, so I have to watch that with my mom and my neighbor. If you don't watch that show, I recommend watching it, but I recommend reading the book first. My mom and my neighbor and we all read the book for a book club that we're a part of, and we loved it. And the show is definitely different than the book. And I liked the book better. The show is great too. Reese Witherspoon is phenomenal because she always is. So read the book first, then watch the show. The book is small. It's not even 300 pages, I don't think. So it's a quick read, and it's beautiful. It's really well written. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go on a walk and then come back and maybe do homework because I need to work on my thesis. But after that, I think I'll do more editing and save the writing for later tonight because like I said before, I can edit while I'm doing other things, but I can't write necessarily while I do other things. So when I have time tonight all by myself, I can write to my heart's content. Hi people, I'm back from my walk and I figured it's time to introduce you to a very important man in my life. This is Floodward, and Floodward is basically the foundation of my thesis. So it's 3:30. I have about an hour and a half until my sister comes home. And I'm going to work on my thesis for that hour and a half. I'm working on going through the texts and writing out all of the quotes that I'm going to use. But it's tedious work. I know it's going to pay off because finding the quotes and figuring out what which passages I'm going to use, it's the part of the process that takes me the longest. So if I can shorten that by having the quotes already ready and separated out into their sections, that's going to be awesome when it comes time to actually drafting, which I'm going to be doing probably tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. But it sucks and it's tedious and I don't like doing it because it takes me a heck of a long time. So we're gonna do, ooh, that's my phone. We're gonna do an hour and a half of it today and hopefully I get through Floodward. And I want to start, ooh, I want to start the Annals of Saint-Bertrand, or however you say it. If you say it not like that, then I apologize to all of the French people that I offended, but I am not French. Well, I am French, but I don't speak French, and I'm saying it however I can physically manage to say it. Anyway, let's go. Let's do this thing. In the interest of keeping my lovelies updated, I finished going through Floodward, and I am 58 pages into this one. Can you see right there? So I still have a lot to go on this one, but I'm feeling really good about where I am. It's gonna be at least another hour. Probably more like an hour and a half on that, but I do not have the time or the patience or the energy to do it right now. So I'm gonna take a break and watch Prom on Disney Plus because I've been waiting for it to get onto Disney Plus for a while because I love teen movies. So I'm gonna watch a little bit of that, and then I think I'm going to do some actual writing outside of editing, doing some real words writing. For the rest of tonight, I want to finish chapter 16. That's the chapter that I'm on right now, which has been kind of killing me. But if I can't finish chapter 16, then I'm gonna skip to a different chapter in the end of Act 1, which is what I'm on right now in my novel, because I know that that section is written by two different perspectives, and they're both ladies, and I've been in a guy's head for a while. It's a dark and scary place up there. So I might skip to those perspectives. I also want to do some work stuff for finding jobs after graduation. So yeah, write more for Might, work stuff for graduation, work more on my thesis. I'd like to talk to my boyfriend at some point via Skype. During COVID-19, we Skype a lot. It's a recent thing, but I love seeing his face, so hopefully I get to do that today. I also would like to journal. The sun has just decided to disappear on us. I would like to journal. It's 5. I have to watch Little Fires Everywhere with my family. I'd like to edit at least one more chapter in Might, and I want to read. And maybe edit this video, or the video before this is what I meant to say. We'll see what I end up getting done. But right now I'm going to take maybe a 15-minute break, watch prom, and then get to writing. Hey guys, it's Thursday night. If you can hear the TV, that is my family watching The Handmaid's Tale. I'm sorry it's so loud, but there's really nothing I could do about it at this point. But I did want to update you guys. I ended up writing yesterday 1,056 words, which added, sorry, I'm grabbing my calculator, 1,056 plus 264, I ended up writing 1,320 words yesterday, which I'm totally happy with. Like, that's great. I'm totally good with that. Today was a lot more hectic than I thought it would be. I ended up having to go to the store with my mom so that we can grab things that we need. If you don't know, I live in Connecticut, and so our state just issued a new policy regarding stores, how many people can go in them and how many family members can go in them. So we just decided to get what we needed for the next few weeks so we wouldn't have to go into the stores and inconvenience store employees, that we're all set here. So we did that today, and then I came back, I went on a walk, I made cookies, I worked on my thesis a little bit. I'm still way behind on that, and yeah, that sucks. But I did discover that when I was working on my thesis earlier, I had read all of the primary sources, which is what I'm working with now. And for this last one that I have to do, like go through and pick out quotes and examples that I'm using in my thesis, which is what I'm kind of doing. I'm like sorting my sources into the different categories for the paper. This last source, I actually wrote like a little summary about what each thing was about, and it's really helping me to pick out the important quotes. So for the other two sources, I hadn't written, like, I'm studying Vikings, so it'd be like, oh, they raided Phrygia, but I didn't write that on the other ones, so I was including all of it in my spreadsheet to make sure that I could reference certain raids without having to put in a quote. But now I don't have to add all of the references to certain raids because I have them written down somewhere else. I just have to add the quotes that I think I might want to use onto the spreadsheet, which is making it go a lot faster. So I don't know that that's going to get done tonight, but I do want to work on it a little bit more tonight. It's actually 9:20. I don't want to stay up past midnight, but I want to work on my thesis some more. I have not written yet today, so I do want to write today and spend at least an hour adding words. I did one whole scene for chapter 18 yesterday, which is not the chapter that I'm on in chronological order, but I just needed something to switch it up. And there's only one more scene left in that chapter, so I think I'm going to try to write that tonight because it's a relatively easy scene to write, or it should be a relatively easy scene to write because it's one of my favorite characters. I haven't written from her perspective yet, and I can envision it, you know, in my head. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes well and it's well written and I have a really fun time doing it. That's always the goal. So let's get writing. I don't know why, but this scene is really hard for me to write. The words are not coming. Just wanted to give you that update. So as I told you guys, I had a little bit more trouble with this scene than I was anticipating. I thought it would be easy and it ended up being hard, and I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know. I got into the groove of it eventually, but I didn't really know where I was starting it, and I think it just threw me off. But I've been writing for about an hour. It's 10:25 and I wrote 827 words. That's not 1,000, which I would like to hit, but I think I'm gonna take a break, save this, go get ready for bed, wash my face, brush my teeth, maybe do my Bible study, and then come back and do another 15 minutes, which should be plenty of time to finish this scene, because I think I need to put it aside for a few minutes and give myself some time to, like, not be writing and hopefully come back and have some type of revelation about it. So I will see you guys either later tonight if I actually end up writing for 15 more minutes, or tomorrow morning. Hey guys, so as I predicted, writing was slower going than it normally is because I was watching that movie, but I did end up editing a chapter 11. So I have 12, 13, 14, and 15, 4 chapters left before the end of like the first section of my novel, the section that I'm using for my thesis and for my University Scholar project, which is good. I'm happy with the progress there. In terms of writing, I have it all written down to track my word count. For the words I added while I was editing that chapter, I added 328 words, and then I wrote for about 40 minutes and I added 471 words. That wasn't my best time, but what can you do? I'm going to write for 25 more minutes tonight, which will technically run into tomorrow because it's 11:48, but because I'm not going to bed, it's going to count as tonight, and hopefully I can get up to 1,000 new words added outside of the editing of that chapter, and that'll bring me pretty close to 4,000 for the first 3 days of NaNo, and I am perfectly happy with that because that is way more than I've been writing in general. So let's do it. I tried my hardest, but I did not get to a total of 4,000 words for these 3 days. That's okay though, because I'm really tired, and technically my goal was 1,000 words a day anyway, so I did hit that. For the first 3 days of Camp NaNoWriMo, I wrote 3,807 words. I'm super happy with that. I edited 3 chapters. I added 3.5 scenes, and I finished 1 complete chapter of drafting. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think that that's something to be disappointed in, and I will obviously hit 4,000 words tomorrow. I will say I'm kind of irritated by the fact that my progress in camp, I will say I'm kind of irritated by the fact that my progress in Scrivener now says the words that I wrote tonight, which is technically tomorrow, which is the 4th day. So I have like 300 words for tomorrow, which is today, because it's past midnight. But to me, because I haven't gone to sleep, it's tomorrow. So my word count is going to be off tomorrow because it recorded those words I wrote tonight that I'm counting for April 3rd. It counts as April 4th. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm tired. It's late. We are going to go to bed. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will have another one up in around 3 days, I'm guessing. Hopefully I keep up a good progress trend. That is the goal. Hopefully we stick with it. Let me know down below how your guys' camp NaNoWriMo has been so far. Did you guys start off on a roll, going strong, or did you, peter past the starting line? Because that has been me many a year, many a NaNoWriMo. I would love to hear how you guys are doing. If you like what you saw, you want to see more writerly content from me, please subscribe down below. I would love to have you guys here. I have a lot more videos coming out this month because it is NaNoWriMo, and hopefully more videos just coming out in general, as this is my last month of college. I am going to be done with my undergrad degree in May, which is crazy, but hopefully means I have more time for passion projects and writing, and I get to make more videos for you guys. So please subscribe down below, because I'd love to have you guys here, and I love to make content for you. I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.